Now we want to check in with CBS 13's Carlos Correa. He's live in Stockton, where the decision is expected to impact a number of families there. Carlos.
You know, almost a third of Stockton's population is foreign-born, and just like state and local leaders, Mayor Michael Tubbs also spoke out about the decision to end DACA and says it goes against America's values and ideals. 22-year-old Maria Navarro is holding back tears as she talks about DACA, the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program. It has helped keep her in the United States legally for the last 5 years.
I don't think I've given myself time to process, but I know that it's uncertain, just like my feelings right now.
Navarro is attending college and says she has contributed to the U.S. through education, work, and paying taxes. Navarro says the Trump administration's decision to end DACA feels as if the country she has only known and loved has turned its back on her.
DACA included me in some sense, but I knew that it was a Band-Aid that was going to be stripped off eventually.
Rescinding DACA means the work permit given to these so-called dreamers will no longer be valid, and nearly 800,000 young people won't have protection from being deported. Attorney General Jeff Sessions called President Obama's DACA program unconstitutional, but immigration lawyers disagree.
The program, the executive action, went beyond what the president is able to do with his executive action, that what he did should have been done by Congress. So that's the argument that this administration is using.
While the Department of Homeland Security will stop processing new DACA applications, it will continue to renew permits for anyone whose status expires in the next 6 months as Congress works out a solution.
A lot of mixed emotions, and the issue, goes beyond the repeal, because they also have their contact information and their personal information of where they are. So that, to me, is a worry to myself.
Now, immigration lawyers recommend people be informed on their rights and also to know what the rights are. Now, there is a community panel taking place right now in downtown Stockton, and tomorrow the Mexican consulate will also be hosting an informational meeting that takes place in Sacramento.
A lot of things to be sorted out over the next 6 months here. All right, Carlos, thanks so much for that live update. Senator and former California Attorney General Kamala Harris released a statement today condemning the decision to end DACA. It reads in part, quote, "The consequences of this decision will be devastating. It will split up families, force young people back to the countries they never knew, and cost our economy billions of dollars. It is heartless." And Central Valley Congressman Jeff Denham spoke out in support of the program, saying, quote, "The government asked these young men and women to come out of the shadows, and they have passed background checks, opened bank accounts, gotten jobs, enrolled in our universities, all positive contributions to our society and our economy. To target them now is wrong."